Hey everybody, welcome back to where we do deep dives into the New Testament, and we are at a place in the New Testament that Jesus wraps up the Sermon on the Mount. And one of the reasons why we go through this book line by line is to see if there are any nuggets of wisdom or spirituality that we can use in our own lives and just try to get to the meaning of what these words actually mean, for a whole host of reasons. But here, he says, the great multitudes follow him. This is Matthew chapter 8, verses 2 and 3. And a leper just appears, sees him, reaches out, they touch each other, and Jesus heals him. And so I'm struck by a couple of things, because this is the point where Jesus starts healing people. And there are a lot of what people would call a prophet or God, emperors that have also been known, according to ancient texts, to do the exact same or very similar miracles of healing. Why are these people not mentioned at all? Like none, like Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty, right about this time, and all the ones immediately preceding Jesus. There's just no mention of them. And then this is pretty stands out, is that the leper believes Jesus can heal. Well, why? Like, how does anybody even know he can heal? And why would this leper, was it out of just like sickly desperation? He heard something that Jesus was inspirational and maybe he can heal? Or was it that his reputation preceded him? It's a good question, because it doesn't say. And then you go on to chapter 8 and verse 4, and he commands the healed leper to tell nobody. Okay, why would Jesus want nobody to know? Was he too busy to heal everybody? I mean, could you just, hey, everybody's healed? It seems like an odd request with, again, zero explanation. It is something the Bible is very good at, both the Old and New Testament. Half stories, fragment of stories. It becomes frustrating sometimes, to be quite frank about it. And then we're still in verse 4. And this is super convenient for the priest and the priest class of authority, or the scribes, because this is what they record. And Jesus says, tell only the priest and take them gifts. Take them gifts just like you're supposed to do in the Old Testament. And in the previous video, well, you can just go watch the previous video, but it's pretty good. I don't understand why Jesus creating himself as the middleman to salvation, or the only way. That's what he's building up to. And so why make the priest the ones that receive all worldly gifts? It seems like a little ploy at a little bit more governmental control at the time. But if y'all like deep dives into the Bible to better understand it, to better understand your own spiritual path, there's just so much to it. There's so many different spiritual philosophies and spiritual practices and rituals and all these things. And to us here, we believe it's quite obvious that the Infinite gave us a whole host of mental tools that are wrapped up inside of our core that we can explore together, that we can help increase anxiety, we can help do wonderful things in all aspects of our lives, to be better, well-rounded people, and to create solid relationships, to shrink in divides amongst people and nations, and that we can come together to meditate and fellowship and do wonderful things to increase the positive energy in this world, and we can meditate and do those things in such a way that we can connect to the Infinite, because we can never fully understand what the Infinite is. It's impossible for our finite minds, in my humble opinion. And with that, if you want to know more, come out and visit us in person. We're a welcoming, awesome group that really enjoys working on building powerful, mutually beneficial relationships. And you can find out that at themysticsoftexas.com, or go check us out on our other YouTube channel, our main one, mysticsoftexas.com. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.